Stick with me until the end and I'll show you 2 quick tricks to make some pretty good money online in 2020. Now, this can be done from anywhere in the world with no investment, and this is a brand new strategy. So people have been making money with Fiverr, but it's way oversaturated. And on top of that, most Fiverr sellers earn maybe $10 an hour. But what if there was an alternative that is brand new and easy to earn money on without even doing the work? And what if you could do that and earn $20 to $30 an hour? Stick around until the end of this video and I'll be going over a website that I recommend to anyone who's looking to make their first $4,000 to $5,000 per month online. So first, take a look at this, right? So in the SEO category of Fiverr, if you're not familiar, no worries. This isn't really crucial to this method. I'm just showing an example. But here's SEO. 17,000 services available. So that means you have to compete with 17,000 other people. But there's a brand new website just like Fiverr that is trending now that people are using to purchase services. And you can get involved now early on. This is going to be super easy to earn with, but first just stick around, right? Fiverr takes around 20%. So let's take a look at this. 164 reviews. The basic package is 150, so let's stick with that. 164 times 150 gives us 24,000. Now let's see what 20% of that is. Before we get ahead of ourselves here, if you would like to make a full-time income from your couch and you're interested in videos about making money on the internet and building an online business, consider clicking the subscribe button below and turning on notifications. $5,000. So that is how much Fiverr takes from one service. So this person right here, they're losing $5,000 by using Fiverr. Again, there's such a better alternative. So the website is Quicken Gigs. Now, if you've heard of this before, stick around because there are 2 tricks we're going to be using to earn the most amount of money, again, without doing any of the actual work. So Quicken Gigs, the first thing you want to do obviously is set up your profile. Once you do that though, now is when you can set up your service. And like I said, you don't even have to do the work. You can simply do what's called drop servicing. Now it's really simple. What you have to do is obviously you'll set up your gig. It's very simple to do. Literally, you just create your image. What I would suggest doing is, so let's say, for example, we are doing SEO. Now, you can do that. Completely up to you. I would imagine, though, graphic design is probably the most popular, typically logo design. But we're going to use SEO as our example just because that's something I know the most about. We're going to go here by rating. So this is just an example, but the #1 service here is YouTube SEO. So that's what we're going to be going with. So this is actually who we got the inspiration for this video from, is Investor. I'll link his YouTube channel below, but essentially this is the most popular SEO gig. So it's YouTube SEO. It's not just typical SEO. So as you see, YouTube optimization, what he basically did here is grab this image from Fiverr. Really simple. So that's all we have to do, right? So let's say we're offering YouTube SEO. We're going to go ahead and post new jobs. So you click on your profile and then click post new. Enter my gig title. For this, I'm just going to simply use an example, right? I'm not going to actually post this live, but let's say I was, right? For example, this is what I would be doing. YouTube SEO, my gig price. Again, I'm not going to post this, but just as an example, right? So $10. Digital marketing. This is where we'll go into, what did he pick here? SEO. Right, now let's say we're gonna do this literally, again, I'm just using this example. I wouldn't, if you're gonna be doing this, don't just copy and paste. Like if I was to be doing, actually gonna be posting this live, I would simply reword all of this into my own unique words so that it is not just copying and stealing their words. But what you want to make sure you do is that like we're trying to rank for YouTube SEO, so make sure that you add this into your description, right? It's not here, but what I would add here, help you boost your YouTube channel We offer, really, I mean, I'm not posting this live, so it really doesn't matter, but I'll add that and then maybe add that in bold. After that, just add in your tags, so the keyword that you want to rank for. You get the picture, right? I would add this. After that, media. So now is when I would just go over to Fiverr, and I can, if you don't want to do this yourself, like if you don't want to make your own image, you can simply go on Fiverr. You can go here and either find one of these images, and literally you can just take a screenshot of it and use it on Quicken Gigs, or you can go to Canva and recreate something like this. Now, just taking somebody's image may not be the best thing. It's definitely the fastest thing you can do to get your gig up, but if you don't want to do that, which I totally respect, then you can go over to Canva and just simply go to search on Google YouTube logo transparent, and then add in your text and an image like this. It's honestly really simple. After that, you just post your job. Now though is how we will be actually getting jobs. Okay, so here's the first one. Join the group ClickFunnels and then go to the search bar. Here's where you're going to search hiring. So you see 76 comments here on just one guy's post who's hiring, and then ClickFunnels themselves have threads where you can look find work, right? So here, looking to hire someone to do Facebook advertising. So what you want to do is you want to join these groups and start engaging, and on your actual Facebook profile or via Messenger, you can promote your Quicken Gigs, right? So what you're going to be doing is just showing your face, making yourself popular, because you will notice that you get a ton of clickbacks, right? So people are going to be going back to your profile when you post pretty much anything in the group. So this is a really easy way for you to start getting traffic for free, right? Well, this is the course, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's a really easy way to get traffic for free when you start showing that you are versed with YouTube SEO. Like right here, anybody here outsource YouTube SEO? Who's the best person to outsource it to? It's a perfect opportunity for you to talk here and then request this person as a friend and offer your service, right? So that's trick number one. Okay, so here is trick number two. Here, all you want to do is go and join the actual YouTube SEO group. So here's one that's just YouTube vloggers and bloggers. You want to try to avoid some of the more spammy groups. Like you see, there's some groups that just get no engagement, or they're just in another country, which we don't want. We want to try to focus on the US, Canada, English-speaking countries primarily, because that, at the end of the day, we speak English, right? That's what we're focusing on. And a great group here is a group that has rules like this, right? Where we're not paying for subs, we're not getting sub for sub. Simply join the group, answer the questions, obviously, but once you do, all you have to do is start engaging on these groups, and once you do that, again, you're going to start getting people clicking back to your profile. So what you can either do is have your Quicken Gigs profile in your Facebook page, or simply when people join and engage with you, add them as a friend. Don't immediately send them a message, but if you like, you can simply send them a message just saying hello. I would not just message them with a link to your gig and a call to action. You want to say hello and just introduce yourself. Your goal here with these groups is simply engaging. So that's really it. All you have to do is post in these groups and get people to click back. Okay, so now we're going to go over how you can actually do this without doing any of the work. So here's the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to Fiverr and search for that original service. So for the example we used, it was YouTube SEO. So literally all you can do is search that and sort by the highest rated. And that's what we did. YouTube Elven Crew YouTube SEO ranking. And then for this, all we're going to do is, as soon as you get the Quicken Gigs order, you can go ahead and go into Fiverr and place that same thing, right? So they're going on Quicken Gigs, right? They're going to be placing an order for YouTube SEO. That when they do that, you can go ahead and go in and purchase the package. Now, a lot of these websites, they work, but the problem is that you need to really juggle 10 to 20 of them just to make even like a part-time income. There is one website that I would choose, that I recommend to everyone that I meet that is looking to make money online. There's one that I would choose if I had to start all over again, and I was looking for the fastest way to go from $0 to $10,000 per month. This is the website, and I'm going to be sharing that with you in a second. But before I got to the point of having my own office, being where I am today, working my own hours, I was working a 9 to 5, right? In the Florida heat, like I live in Florida, and I was working in the heat in a Tyvek suit doing manual labor, working with fiberglass. I hated it. Not only was I just like physically hating it, right? Coming home covered in fiberglass dust, but every day, right? Sunday nights were the worst, thinking about waking up. And every day waking up, the repetition, it was just mind-numbing. It went on, that same thing went on for so long. You know, if I just look back and wish I could just shake myself. It went on for so long until I finally tried to make some money online, right? I wanted to give it a shot. Well, I wound up failing over and over. And I thought really everybody was lying. There's no way that this actually works. I was at my wit's end, and I didn't think this worked. I thought everybody was renting stuff and faked it all. But when I finally met a few of the guys who I consider some of my closest friends today, that is when everything changed. Since then, I wake up when I want, not covered in fiberglass. We live in a condo right on the beach, and I can spend as much time with my family as I want. And again, that changed when I finally started listening to people who had what I wanted. Years ago, though, before this, we were spending an entire year. We were renting a room in a house with 3 other roommates. They were a bit older. They loved to drink and smoke quite a bit, which attracted a very shady audience. It just made life difficult, right? All those people there going in my kitchen in the morning, it was just uncomfortable, and obviously sleeping normal hours was out. So with that negative experience, before I got to where I am today, we had a conversation. I spoke to my wife and asked her, now that I'm at the point of making this full-time passive income thing, now that I'm here, where would you want to live if you could pick anywhere? And she picked the beach, and that's where we're living now. We went from that tiny apartment to living in a condo that is literally 4 times the size of that full thing just for us. At this point, right where I am today, I can honestly say that I'm in a mindset, and every day has been millions and light years ahead of anywhere where I've ever been in my life, right? I'm at a point where I feel free. I don't feel anxiety like I did. Obviously not every day is just the, sunshine and daisies, but for the most part, when you look at it compared to my previous, it's incredible. I'm living a life where I can literally just grab my laptop, work from wherever I want, whenever I want. And so that's what I want to share with you, right? If you want to learn how to create a full-time passive income online, I know this sounds buzzwordy, but just don't tune it out because of that. Where you can make money literally while you sleep, while you travel, or whatever you want to do, right? Play video games. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, if you would like to do that, check out the link below in the video description. I'll be sharing with you exactly how you can do that. But if you'd like to just stick to the simplicity of it all, feel free, no pressure. Check out my free YouTube videos. Consider clicking that subscribe button below. Like this video if you got any value from it, and let me know in the comments what you thought.